welcome back to Amazing Facts and Stories. Please like, please subscribe, please hit all notifications, and please share this video around. Let's see, where did we leave off last time in this beginning story of Priscilla Presley and her scandalous life? Oh yes, we are talking about her mother and her father. Let me know in the comments whether you like Priscilla Presley or you think that she's a villain. The age concern was less acute. Anna was 18 when she eloped, just like her daughter later in life. Whatever objections her parents may have had, the new and newly pregnant Mrs. James Wagner was gloriously happy. Anna was radiant during her first visit back to New London after the wedding. Jimmy recalled his mother seemed to be walking on cloud 9. Less than a month after the wedding, he got his wings at a ceremony in Pensacola. The next day, he was promoted to ensign. Jimmy and Anna spent their first Christmas together as husband and wife with the Wagners in Titusville, the small Norman Rockwell-esque town in western Pennsylvania, where oil was first discovered. Jimmy's parents and his 16-year-old brother, Gene, embraced his bride. Gene found Anna very neat, very pretty, and very nice. A lovely girl, lovely, 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 to Catherine Wagner, the sort of small-town housewife who baked peach pies and left them on the front porch to cool. Her daughter-in-law was the picture of Anne Sheridan, the oomph girl of the 40s, a comparison Rooney would have relished. Privately, Catherine Wagner fretted, slightly worrying, with a mother's intuition, that we might not be good enough for Anne, recalled Jean Wagner. She was concerned that Anne was from the city. We were farmers. Ironically, Anna Wagner spent the ensuing months in much the same fashion as did Priscilla Lane. She and the actress were both newly married to pilots and were following their husbands from base to base while awaiting the birth of their first child. Anna passed part of her pregnancy with her parents in Niantic, Connecticut. Jimmy flew up to see her every opportunity he got, recalled his brother. They were very much in love, very happy. The newlyweds also visited the Wagners many times. On May 24th, 1945, Jimmy arrived in Titusville on leave. Rooney was spending the last days of her pregnancy at Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn, where her brother was stationed. Jimmy's plan was to spend a quick night with his family and friends en route to New York for their child's birth later that week. Shortly after midnight, the Wagners returned home to a frantically ringing phone. Jimmy got the call, remembered his mother, and turned to us and said, "Well, Grandma and Grandpa, we have a baby girl." Rooney gave birth to an 8-pound baby at 10:40 that night. Jimmy and Jean raced to the hospital in Brooklyn, driving all night. Jim went right up to see Anne, and I went to see the baby, recalled Jean. I said I saw your daughter before you did. Anna Wagner chose the name Priscilla Ann for her love child. The choice was a revealing testament to her dreams and aspirations. This was the first secret of the little girl who would marry Elvis Presley. She was not, as the world believed for so long, Priscilla Beaulieu. Her real name was Priscilla Ann Wagner. What do we think so far of the story? There's not much scandal yet. just wait. This is the background to who Priscilla Presley became, not the sweet, demure, kind woman that she perceives herself to be through marketing, but the beginning of the scandalous woman who took the life of Elvis Presley and wrapped it around her finger only to use him for his money and his fame. Priscilla Presley thinks that she is more famous than Elvis Presley and desires to be the only one that Elvis Presley fans ever remember from this point forward. She paints herself as the victim. Let me know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned for more amazing facts and stories.